What's up, folks? How y'all doing? I know it's early, and I probably don't have anybody that's watching the stream right now. But I wanted to apologize for yesterday's bit of a fiasco. I realized today it should have been, we should have put it up on the big screen so we could see if the stream was actually, going the way it was supposed to, and if there was any comments, which we did not. We will do all that today after I get out of work. Got to work a split shift, so I'm gonna go to work 8 to 11, come back on my way home, pick up the computer I bought yesterday, which is a much faster one than I have now with a lot more space. So I'm hoping to see a lot of improvements in the overall quality of the game, as far as like, the graphics and frame rates and all that good shit. It'll be a much smoother experience. And also I'm getting a much beefier monitor that can handle way more hertz than mine does. Mine does about, I think, 659 or some shit like that. One I'm getting more than double that. I'm talking 188 hertz. You know what I'm saying? 188 hertz. It's gonna be responsive and smooth. I can't wait. So I'm already popping tops. Well, I didn't pop too many tops last night. I'm kind of glad you guys didn't see my lackluster gameplay. It was butt, like straight up. I got 4 kills the whole 4 hours. You understand what I'm saying? 4 kills the whole 4 hours. And I didn't even get those 4 kills until the last like half hour. It was like, oh, now all of a sudden you want to start playing the game, bitch? Damn. Fucking Jaden, who's usually the least amount of kills because he plays the medic, won the glizzy. He won the glizzy. He won the NOWC glizzy. Once again, folks, this is not real, so don't go calling your fucking swatting my ass and getting me shot over some fake guns. Fake as fuck, see? Fake. Fake. Fake, fake, fake. Very fake. It looks pretty real, though. It looks pretty real, though. But anyway, he won the glizzy, so he gets to decide on our strategy if he chooses to. If he chooses not to decide, it passes on to the second, who was Bro. So stab and shoot will probably lead because I'm not sure if Painful Death wants to take Leo. He doesn't usually like to do that, especially when his whole major thing is running up in as a medic. It's kind of hard to lead as a medic, sort of, I guess. I don't know. I don't play medic too often, but maybe I will today. We'll see. I'm trying to get some kills because I feel like a slouch. Now it could be, in my defense, my computer is the least powerful computer out of all of them. Everybody's got really good machines with smooth, responsive monitors and great graphics. My graphics are good. They're pretty good. Almost everything is at the highest. Almost. Notice I said almost. Now, this should be popping off, I want to say, around 9:30ish, right? But I am going to pick up the computer between my shifts because I'm doing a split shift at the job today. So I'm going in 8 to 11, and then I'm coming home from 11 to 1, and I'm going back to work. I'm going to try to talk to him, and then we come back at 2, since I'm coming in at 8 to 11, and I'm doing this as a favor, you know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. Anyway, though, right? Boom. So we're going to get it started. This time we are going to put the live stream up on the big screen, which sits behind all of us, so any of us will be able to just take a look back and see if there's any comments and how the stream is going. And it'll be fun. Hopefully it'll be fun. I'm assuming it'll be fun. Fun is good. Everybody loves fun. Who doesn't love fun? You don't love fun? Why don't you love fun? I love fun, and that's what I plan on having today. So after work, if I didn't like money, I'd call off and be like, oh God, I'm sick, I can't make it today. But then what does that teach my children? What does that teach my son? Is that, you just do what you want when you want, even when you have responsibility, and you just say fuck those responsibilities and have fun. No, that's not how it works. My oldest son is figuring that shit out right now. Aren't you? Yeah. Life sucks when you play around all day long, and then it's time to work and you don't know how. It's not a good look for an almost 30-year-old man. Anyway, right? So, join us tonight for some ill-tastic gameplay. I'm going to be thinking about it all day. The many ways that I'm going to just destroy and savage bums that don't wear the same color as me. We don't like purple, okay? Purple, no, we're not doing that. Okay, purple's gotta go. So, with that being said, folks, I'm gonna finish rolling this blunt. Get my little wake and bake on, then take my ass to work and watch people wash their cars, clean up, clean vacuums, and take out trash and shit. Cause that's what I like to do. I like to work, you know, not stand around and do nothing. Oh, you're taking out trash? Yeah, it needs to be taken out, right? You know. Even though this is not a gaming topic, let me tell you something real quick, peoples. This is real quick. Young people, older people, if you don't know this, the best way to have job security is to do the shit no one wants to do and do it really, really well. Don't just do it like, well, nobody else wants to do it. Do that shit like you're happy. Oh, sir, you need the bathroom cleaned? I got it. Pff, shit's sparkling. They're like, holy shit. This guy doesn't even give us attitude when we ask him to do something that's gross. We need you in the pit. In the pit? Yes. How long is it going to take me? Oh, could take you all day and it's gross. Ha! Give me some waiter boots. I'm in there. What? Yeah. What? I said give me some well, there's no waiter boots. Well, I'm in there anyway. I'll see you later. In there singing and dancing. You know why? Because I don't have to deal with bullshit or people. I have to deal with one thing, a task that needs to be completed. And I know I'm going to complete it, and I'm going to complete it well. And they're going to be like, holy shit, he did it in half the time and with no attitude at all. And then as soon as I know that that's something that they don't like doing, I just do it off the rip. I don't even let nobody ask me to do the shit. I just come in and start doing shit people don't want to do. And then you know what happens is when you're working around lazy people, folks, this is why I say job security, well, they start to do less and less. And you start to pick up the stuff that, well, people do want to do, but kind of not really. But since you're around, they'll just let you do it because, hey, you're going to do it without complaining. And eventually you start seeing people get fired because, well, they're not doing their job. You are. You don't have to worry. You never have to open your fucking mouth. You don't have to ask for shit. They'll offer it. But you have to have the ethic of you want to do great in everything you do, no matter what that is, right? So since I wasn't doing great last night in my gameplay, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I was calling where we needed to go and shit, and we were successful that way. But on the field of battle, I was dookie. It was like a churd of elephant shit that just dropped on the field, like, just steaming. Steaming. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. In a bad way. So with that being said, folks, I hope you join us later on tonight. Like I said, between 9 and 10. Preferably closer to 9. For another stream that won't stop until we've popped 60 tops. That's right, folks. Popped 60 tops. We're bringing it up because, like I said, we made the 50. In fact, I think, according to Miles' count, we did something like 68. So 60 might not be enough. You know, that might be setting the bar too low. But, the same token, 60 kills Saturday sounds kind of cool. I mean, what other number can we throw that would sound cool except for 600 kills Saturday? And that might not happen. That's a lot of kills in one day. Maybe we should try that. I don't have to work tomorrow at either job, so I do have the time. But we're not going to do that. So, as we did yesterday, there will probably be an intermission where some food and beverages consumed because, you know, you get hungry when you're fucking killing people. It's just a thing. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and leave because I got to go to work. So please, folks, please, if you like games and you like people playing games and people having fun while playing games and no toxic shit, yeah, we scream and yell every now and then when we're getting our asses handed to us, but who doesn't? We're not gonna like swat the people and shit, or you're not gonna see me like throw my mouse at the window, like, oh fuck, I got rah! I'll just get mad and you'll see me make a face like, really? Really? Like, is this what's going on? But the only person I could make that face at yesterday was me. There were no cheaters, no hackers. There was no lucky shit. I think there was one thing that kind of caught me off guard. And at first I was like, wait a minute, that's cheating. But then it wasn't cheating. It was just me being a straight loser yesterday. Loser! God damn it. I went to bed and had nightmares about it, people. Nightmares. It's like when I'm not streaming, and there's times when I don't stream this game, obviously, and I'm getting kill after kill, or worse yet, I am streaming it and some awesome shit happens, but then I go back and I realize the stream cut the fuck out right before the action starts. It's a perfect example of that. I think like 3 days back, we were attacking this fucking ant on a ridge, and they had this ridge fortified. They were using it as like a choke point, and we banged them off of there. Like, get out of here. I was popping tops. Guys on a heavy machine gun. I popped his top. Then his boy goes to take the machine gun, popped his top. Then we moved down, cleared the ridge, and we continued on. And we got none of that because the stream decided, I'm not streaming anymore. Now, see, if I was paying attention to the stream itself instead of just paying attention to the game, I would have been able to restart the stream so you guys could have seen the magnificent gameplay. Right? So, for all those that watch us do the PlanetSide thing, just letting y'all know, tonight, 60 kill Saturday with the new gaming PC for me. I will now be joining the ranks of those with much better graphics and smoother gameplay, than myself. And there should be no. If I don't get no kills like yesterday, it's because I just straight am garbage. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But really, yesterday I felt really trashy. Like, you remember Fraggle Rock? If you don't, look it up real quick. I'll wait. Okay, so you looked it up, right? Boom. Show came out on HBO. It was Jim Henson, puppets and stuff. But there was this one character, right, called Trash Heap. Madam Trash Heap, in fact. She was like a big trash heap. A big fucking heap of trash. I think if you look close enough, there's some breasts hanging there. I think. I'm not sure. They kind of look like they could be. You gotta look up Trash Heap Fraggle Rock. You'll see what I'm saying. But that's how my gameplay was. Look at how ugly it is. You see how ugly that thing is? Ugh, and it talks. Telling those two fucking fuzzy things to do stuff. And I don't know exactly what. I think they're rats. They're ugly ass rats with really long noses. They're just ugly rats. But she's Trash Heap. And they listen to her for whatever strange reason. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that's how my gameplay was yesterday. It was like Trash Heap. Just straight Trash Heap gameplay. Straight Trash Heap. I put the music on. That's when shit got, when I started to get into the groove of things. So I guess I'm going to have to start off the stream with the music. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on what we're doing exactly. Because if we are infiltrating or hunting infiltrators, well, then I'm going to have to keep the music off because I need to hear. Most of killing infiltrators for me is through hearing. I hear that little, and I'm like, okay, you're in this direction. Then I creep around and wait for you to move or get impatient. Usually that's what you guys do. You get impatient, you uncloak to look around or do something. Maybe you think you're about to shoot somebody, and then I'm right there looking at you like, hey, how you doing? Pow, pow, pow. Eat the Dragoon. I got slugs for you. They're delicious. You need lead in your diet. Lots of it. Okay, peoples, please join us later on tonight between 9 and 10 for 60 kill Saturday. NOWC TR taken to the field once again to kick some ass. And we were kicking ass as a complete group of TR yesterday. We were doing some pretty good shit. Our squad was holding it down. It was just me. I was a steaming pile of mud butt that just wouldn't stop. It was like you were trapped in a car somewhere and it just was, and you're like, oh no, please don't. And it did. It did, right in your pants. That was me. I'm sorry. I won't let it happen.